Around the time I was looking at colleges to attend, I found out about the actual profession. Growing up, I've always been in love with math. In addition to that, I've always been a problem solver. And then once I heard about it, there was a profession out there that required both of these skill sets. It seemed like the perfect profession for me. So shortly after that, I did my research. I found schools which offered an actuarial program, and soon after that, I was all set in terms of my career. And I never looked back ever since. It just really seemed to be a perfect marriage in terms of what I want to do going forward in terms of my career, and a profession that required not only someone to be um, proficient in math, a problem solver, but also having both of those skill sets in addition to the business acumen, which the profession also requires, really drew me to the profession, and also is the reason why I'm still here and still very, very happy to be an actuary, and look forward to my day to day working as an actuary in the consulting field. I think, especially with the actual profession, where the exam process can drag for a certain number of years, it's very hard to find additional time in your schedule to give back and volunteer and make a difference outside your day to day job. I think being not only a volunteer, but now also a part of the IABA board. Now that I've completed my exams for a number of years, I've been afforded the time where now I can give back to the community in a way that not only where I simply just volunteering, but volunteering in the capacity and in regards to a cause that means a lot to me. So personally, I think that's been rewarding to me, and part of the reason why I continue to be a volunteer and active within the organization. I think also professionally, it's also definitely impacted me in a number of ways. Um, Being part of the IABA board forces you to lead in a number of different ways and interact with a number of different people in a number of different capacities, whether it's other volunteers, employees, corporate sponsors, or aspiring students looking for advice and mentorship around their own respective actuarial careers. I think that translates very well to the workforce. I think now, as it relates to me in my individual career, when I'm asked or tasked with a job or a responsibility that revolves around leadership, I'm much more comfortable with myself, not only sharing my thoughts and my ideas, but also providing a valuable insight and really driving initiatives forward as part of that role and responsibility. And I think that could be directly attributed to my experiences with IABA over the last 5 years. I think I have a few. I think the actual skill set is a very unique skill set. Um, Over the Traditionally, most actuaries have been involved in both in the insurance and pension space, and also health. But I think going forward, I think our skill set is can be applicable to a lot of other um, industries and job roles. So I'm hoping, and I would like that our profession can continue to grow and succeed in other industries as we've done over the past 100 or so years in the insurance and pension space. In addition to that, I think it's DEI is very important to me. I think there's a lot more there's a lot more we can do as an industry in terms of DEI. We've definitely made headways over the years, but I think there's much more we can do across all our actual organizations. I think the more we push DEI, that will lead to, I guess, more diverse thoughts and ideas within the industry, which will further drive and be a catalyst for innovation. So, to the extent that we can continue to drive that specific initiative forward, I think overall will help to the betterment of the overall industry.